Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to the reading for January 9th through the 15th. We are starting to get things moving here later this week. Mars is going to station direct and finally begin moving forward at a snail's pace, but at least we are finally making a move. So you have interesting overall energy for this week. This is a week where you are being asked to allow yourself to relax, to unplug a little, and to start to regain your sense of confidence, and it says paint your sun back into your sky, which means getting creative and doing something, manifesting something, doing something that you truly enjoy. And so this is unplug and relax for a spell. And so taking a little downtime is going to be really important, since the key to the situation that already came out for this week is the card of the death and the rebirth. It is the sarcophagus, but it is always that when we allow one cycle to end, then that allows us to bring in another cycle. And so we just came off of that full moon, and that should allow you to let something go so that you can bring something in. Yeah, you're in waiting mode. You're in waiting mode, and so you're also in nesting mode. This is an opportunity for you to really this week to pull your energy in a little, to nurture yourself, to gift to yourself what it is that you need. So in the area of where you were trying to receive news and information, you're waiting on something that in the written form, and so it's possible that you have applied for a loan, or you've applied for a grant, or you've applied for a credit card, or you've applied for a school, or you've applied for something that a visa. They're saying, okay, for like a documentation from immigration. So something, or a business license. Maybe you're selling coffee, but you want to also sell liquor, and so you're waiting for the liquor license to come in. There's this pause, this breath, this waiting for the information to come in the letter form. So maybe you're waiting to hear back from somebody about an idea, or maybe even from a significant other. Maybe they're traveling and you're just waiting to hear, did they get there okay? Is everything all right? And so there is something, but your financial situation is causing this sense of anxiety and stress around you. And so that's why you're being asked to unplug. So unplug from the news, unplug from things that stress you out. That doesn't mean you don't pay attention to the bills and make sure that they're paid on time, or any of those other things, but it does mean that just for the week, just for this week, well, things are we still have Mercury in retrograde. Mars is slowly moving this week before we get to that new moon in Aquarius where things really pick up speed. Take care of yourself. Give yourself, it's downtime on purpose. It really is. And the universe is saying, hey, everybody needs to take a break because the next few months are going to be super busy. So allow yourself the opportunity to be in flow with the cycles of the universe. And when the universe says to take a break, take a break. And they're definitely saying that for you at this opportunity, at this time. And so in the area of the transformation, we have the mountain. Okay, and so this is the card of transformation and the key. Oh, what was the overall energy that came through? So that's, oh, you have the sun. Paint the sun back into the sky. I love it. Okay, so I think finances, because in the area of the mountain, we have the card of financial resources here. So I think that for many of you, there's been kind of a slowdown in financial resources. And so when this happens, and it does happen, it's kind of about looking around what you already have and how can you repurpose it and use it in another way that really works for you. And so there's a lot of things that we can do to relax ourselves that doesn't cost a lot of money. I really want to say get out of nature too. Although that's not showing up here anywhere, it just feels like that time when you go outside and you try to get some actual daylight. I haven't seen the sun in days around here. It has just been raining. And so the light is so hard to manage in that, right? And so, but it's also that sense of energy that we get from the sun. And so, do you need a little more vitamin D? Might be something to also look in. So what's been draining your energy? We have the moon, the confusion, the not knowing, the not having enough information, because I think you're waiting on information to come in. And so there's still this need to kind of pause and breathe here. In the area of resources that you have the tree. And this tree is growing. It's also the tree of life, and there's a rainbow in it, which is really shows that, you know, after the storm comes the rainbow, the promise of more. But this is because it's the tree of life and it's the colors of the chakra. It's almost like if you take the time to rebalance your chakras, to just breathe and to center and to ground, then that allows for opportunities to come in. And a really great way to do this is to create something. So even if you just sit down and you doodle, right? Or you reorganize something, that creating order out of chaos is a really great way to use this energy, right? So there's this creative energy, because in the action to take, we have the waiting man. So the man is always about taking action, but this guy's sitting and he's patiently waiting for the energy to shift and change, which it will do after that new moon. And that new moon is just happening on Wednesday, right? Nope, on Saturday the 21st. And so it's just around the corner. You have about a week or two to really get centered and grounded and to create and manifest something for yourself, and get your ducks in a row, right? Right now I really feel like everybody needs to get their ducks in a row. In the heart space here, we have these cranes. They're doing a mating dance, though, which is interesting. So the cranes are about a long awaited change to come in. And so there's this energy around finding the joy, dancing for joy, also strutting your stuff a little, right? You know, letting the sun shine, putting, you know, allowing your light to shine out there. Because when we, I actually wrote down for Monday, confidence is an attractive force, because we have the moon in Venus, the moon in Leo, and Venus is trining Mars in Gemini. And so this is really good for networking and letting ourselves shine our light out there. And so this is an opportunity this week to kind of stretch yourself, your stuff a little, let your confidence shine, and to wait for opportunities to be brought to you. Because there is a lot of abundance that can come in if you're in a balanced state. When we're all scattered and stressed out and a lot of confusion going on around us, then the attractive forces are being monitored by that, and so we're drawing in more chaos. So energy to anchor yourself down into is this home. And the home is about feeling safe and secure. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and doing the things that really allow you to feel at peace. Let's get a few clarifiers here. I kind of want to look at that energy of that moon on Tuesday and Wednesday when it's in Virgo, and some really good advice. The way to use this is to trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Okay, trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others and focus on that which focusing on that which brings you the joy and the happiness, right? Painting the sun back into the sky. It is the energy of the Five of Cups, the Five of Summer. But the advice is, to refocus on yourself and to change your perspective, right? She's not standing upright. She's upside down. It's almost like the Hanged Man in an energy of changing the way that you're doing things, the way you're viewing things. This is very relaxed, and this is releasing and letting go of stress. And literally, something you can do, like her pose is really difficult, but an inversion pose at the end of a hard day is really a good thing to do. And you can do that by laying on the floor and putting your legs up on the seat of a chair, or laying right up against the wall and just putting your butt up against the wall and sticking your legs up there. Just doing that actually releases and allows a lot of that energy to flow out. And since they're showing that pose, if you can do that one, that's amazing. I don't believe I can do that one, although I'm feeling challenged to try. I like a good challenge. All right, so let's take a look at good news is that on Thursday, Mars is going to station direct and start moving forward on Friday. And Friday, we have a really nice lunar air trine, and that is the moon is in Libra, your sign, and it's trining Mars in Gemini, and that's finally moving direct. And we have Venus in Aquarius, and so this energy is really good for getting things done, particularly any networking or anything online that you have going on. The energy to really work on, though, is the energy of the bat. And so using this, allowing ideas, this lunar air trine, allowing ideas to come to you through your intuition and in your dream time. And so it is in your downtime or actually in your creative energy while you're doing that and your mind is otherwise occupied with what I have a coloring book and crayons that I use in the evening sometimes because it just helps me to unwind and allows things. And sometimes, so when you're not paying attention and you're just looking at where you're coloring, whatever, ideas will flitter through. And so I feel like information will come to you if you allow the space for it. And I know it's Friday the 13th, but it actually has great energy that day. So I wouldn't freak out about it being a Friday the 13th at all. And so we have that energy there on Saturday also to really benefit you. And then the moon is going to move into Scorpio on Sunday. And the moon in Scorpio, you have the Diamond Dreamer. Material wealth and true prosperity. There is nothing, this doesn't even have negative energy at all. And so here, the Diamond Dreamer. Really focusing in on where you want to grow things. Aligning yourself, letting your mind drift in that direction. The more that you allow yourself to feel abundant, you will become abundant. And so there's this long awaited change coming in. And so, okay, so, rain dancing, right? To bring in the rain. This feels like abundance dancing for whatever means abundance to you, whether it's emotional, physical, or financial abundance that you're looking for. There's an opportunity to do that when you have the Diamond Dreamer. And so unplugging from the stress this week and really focusing in on what would make you feel joyful and happy is the best way for you to use the energy this week, Libra. So that sounds really good. I am putting out success videos that'll be out this week with more guidance on how to really pull in success during 2023. I'll be doing those every month, so if you want to check those out. Air signs. Air signs come out on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. All right, you guys take great care. Have a great week, and thank you for hitting the thumbs up and supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. Have a great week.